I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn? What is Capricorn concerned or struggling with? Trust in divine detours and time to let go. So I feel like there may be, I feel like there's a detour, something's not what you were expecting, that something's taking a different path, that something's going in a different direction. And I feel that maybe you're having trouble with that, and that maybe you're fighting that change, or maybe like you're not understanding it and you're feeling anxious about it. We have time to let go, and then I was kind of drawn to the heart that he's holding, Gertrude. And it could be a relationship that maybe is coming to an end or has come to an end, or a relationship that you're holding on to, and maybe it didn't work out the way that you thought. Gertrude, please. Maybe it didn't work out the way that you thought, and that definitely happens because you think, oh, this is the person that I'm going to be with, or this is going to work out, or and then when it doesn't, we're like, well, why didn't that happen? But I feel like it's trust in the divine detour, that there is something better for you. It could be with a job, it could be any kind of situation that you feel that it's not turning out the way that you thought it was going to, and this is a detour. And Gertrude, please. I feel that it's important for you, obviously, to go through that feeling that there was a loss or there's a frustration, but then also to make sure that you don't hold on to that, because that is something that I feel will hinder your progress. So it's important to let that energy go. All right, let's see, what else do we have going on here? Yeah. Page of Cups, your emotions and your feelings, new directions, right? This may be a new feeling for you. Definitely has to do with a relationship. I feel that it definitely has to do with a relationship. It could be with a water sign. It could be Cancer, a Cancer sign. I feel like there's a new direction. It could be a Cancer sign is coming in for you. It could be a new direction for you. It could be this new relationship that is coming in for you. With the Hangman, I feel like it's to make sure that, like I was saying, is that to trust in divine detours. I feel like that's what you're struggling with, and it's something that you're holding on to something, but that this detour is something that I feel is very positive for you, right? It's something good. It's something that's even better than what you had before. It's something that is more positive for you, and I feel like the key is to see this from a different perspective, and to see, maybe when you really look back at this thing that, like with this detour, to see, maybe now you can't see the results, obviously you can't see where it's heading, but I feel like it's believing that, okay, the universe has something better waiting for me, and to trust that. And that's, again, I feel goes back with that Hangman energy. Looking within, right? The Hermit energy, Virgo. It could be that knowing inside that everything will be okay, and maybe looking inside to see, why are you holding on to something? right? Going back to the groundhog spirit and time to let go. That this also could represent the detour, right? Because we have the snake that is in front of the hermit, and he's trying to shine a light on it and figure out how to get past the situation. But I feel like it's looking at things from a different perspective. It's kind of, sometimes life takes us by surprises and we're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Like, that's not what I was thinking. Everything was kind of moving along good, and then all of a sudden this happens. So what's happening with this? How do I get past this situation? And I feel like it has a lot to do with the hangman. I feel like there's some hurt that you are holding on to, again, with this groundhog spirit. Let's see, I'm kind of feeling like maybe that goes over here. With this Three of Swords, it could be any type of hurt. It could be a relationship that you had in the past that you just let go of. Maybe it's a current relationship that you feel is coming to an end. It could be friendships, whatever this Three of Swords represents for you, that it's something that you need to let go of, right? It's going to take some time to let go of this, and that's okay. But again, you have to see that you're being pushed, you're being moved in a different direction that is better for you. Sometimes we don't see that when we're going through a difficult time. We're like, well, how can this be better for me? I'm not understanding that. But it's all about your perspective. If you're going to be angry and you're going to be hurt and you're going to be irritated, right? The choice is yours. It's like, if you're going to stay in that negative energy, then that's what's going to surround you, and it's going to be more frustrating for you. I feel like it's your choice. Like, which way do you want to go? Do you want to be in this Three of Swords energy and holding on to this, or kind of saying, okay, there's a detour. So there's a detour up ahead, and I, even though I'm not happy with it, right? Even though there's these obstacles that are in my way, or it's not going the way that I thought it was going to go, that I have to believe that this is something that will help me grow. This is something that will be better than what I was expecting. This is pushing me into a direction that I need to go in, and having that hangman energy to see it from that perspective. But it's your choice on what it is that you do and how you handle this situation, right? It's up to you how you're going to perceive it and how you're going to look at that. And that's what you have to realize, is that you have control of this situation. Even though maybe there's a divine detour and things aren't going the way that you thought, but you are in control on how you handle this situation and how you move forward in the situation. All right, so let's see this. I like this. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. All right. Justice, balance, things coming in for you, things happening for you, new opportunities coming in. Could be with relationships, could be with business. All right. That it'll all even out. That right now it may feel like the scales are tilted one way because of this Three of Swords, time to let go, that there's a detour coming up, or you've just gone through a detour, that there's this snake that's in your way, and now it may feel a little off balance, but that it will come, things will balance out, things will come together. We have the two sides coming down to the sun, that things will balance out. Look at that. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, that it's going to be rewarding, that it's going to be positive. And that's what you have to focus on here, is that believing that this is a positive detour for you, that this is something that it will work out. And that's what you have to tell yourself, is that this will work out. I will get through this. This too will pass. This too will pass. But it could be just be in that lesson on how do you handle a situation like this? How do you handle like this? Like I was saying before, is that do you go into the negative, and do you get frustrated and angry, and then that affects all the people that are around you? And it creates an even bigger problem. But if you handle it in a positive way, I feel like it brings you closer together, right? That you're not being so frustrated by it that it tears relationships apart, but it brings you together. And that you feel happy and proud of yourself because you handled it in a positive way, right? And then things come in for you. We have the Five of Pentacles, where this coin, seeing the action of it, that it comes, the opportunities come in for you. The opportunities are there for you. New directions, new opportunities. I definitely feel that there are some new opportunities coming in for you, and even though there's this detour, you just have to hang in there. It's all about your perspective and how you handle this. I feel like it could be new relationships. It could also be the relationship that you have with yourself, because you're like, okay, I'm able to handle these situations. I feel better that I'm handling this situation better, right? And I just feel like there's things that want to come in for you. It could be money, it could be a job opportunity, it could be career, it could be new business. That maybe it's just your confidence that you feel that you can handle these things, and maybe you decide that, yeah, I'm going to start this new business. Like, so maybe some opportunities come in and the timing is right? Maybe over here, like, you lost your job, or, you're not at that job anymore, but then that kind of frees up your time to focus on a new career, a new opportunity, starting your own business. That may push you into a new direction. Or it could be relationships, a new relationship that feels very rewarding and fruitful and has a stronger connection. And if you look back, were you really happy with this Three of Swords here, right? Whatever this represents, whether it's a job or a business or whatever this, relationship, that if you really look at it, were you really happy? So I feel like it's a positive change, and you just have to trust in the detours. Sometimes, like I said, we don't, because we're going through it. All right, this card flipped out. Hard times are over. Definitely. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Yes. And that's what you have to believe in. That's what you have to focus on, is the abundance, happiness, enthusiasm, positivity. That's what you need to focus on. And that's how you'll be able to get past that, seeing things from a different perspective, seeing how you handle it. It's your choice, right? It's your choice on how you're going to handle this situation. So time to let go and trust in divine detours. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.